Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 23rd and the 24th of November 2022. This is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so it's officially that we are stepping into Sagittarius season, 23rd, and the moon's gonna be moving into Sagittarius after the sun. Um, Speaking about this, whenever the moon in Sagittarius, we will feel quite sensitive toward things. We might feel quite irritated by little things. However, with the sun coming in, this will, help people to feeling less the way it used to be. So, in other words, we will have the support from the sun in the in feeling good with things, and this is the energies building up for the moon to comes in and joins Mercury and Venus on the 25th. So, I'm really believing in the awakening, the very final awakening, the grand ceremony for the awakening that happening around this time. I'm not sure if this is the very final, or this is the long one lasting between now and the 26th, when the moon join Jupiter, because it's also the time that Jupiter is going moving forward. But I'm more inclined to the ideas of the 23rd, 24th, and the 25th. So this is reading is for the 23rd and 24th. We will leave the 25th for the weekend, right? Because we just follow the schedule that we've been doing so far, like every 2 days and then the weekend. Now let's go to the cards and we will figure out what spirits have for us. Okay, so as usual, we go to the oracle cards first, and this is 23rd and 24th of November 2022. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help it grow. Give me a like to help other viewers can find our videos. And if you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Okay, now the first card, let's see what we have. I will pull the card in the middle this time. Number 36, be a beacon. Be an inspiration, light the way for others. Wow. So there's a light energies transforming coming into you, and you start to feeling lighter, you start to feeling happier, you start to feeling like burden free from the heaviness that you've been causing to yourself. That is the meaning of this. And this is actually very good signs, because you stepping into number 36 is like you coming into something kind of like very new, that even you not believe that you would feel that way. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. It's the calling from the universe asking you to step up with all the dignities and all the thing you learned, even through all the pains that you have been holding on to. It's a time that you realize, when you learn how to release all the things that you've been suffering, you create a very positive energy, the energy that shine that light, that people actually attracted to you. So people want to be attracted to you because of the vibe and the aura that you carry with yourself. Okay, second card, let's see what we have. Number 15, Cosmic Rainbows. Look for the pot of gold, accept joy. Wow. Now, if you kind of like a little bit melancholic because of the moon, or feelings a bit irritated by the morning when you get up, just remind yourself that it's the moon effect, but the sun will help you to, like lift up your spirit. So remind yourself everything will be very bright right in front of your eyes, like overnight. This is the time that we can start to enjoy the new effect of your new manifestation. Cosmic Rainbow, look for the pot of gold and accept the joy. So whatever that the universe sent along the way to have you with things, to have you breathe with your situations and things like that. Just open your arms widely and enjoy it, knowing that things happen because you are on the right track. You are now being recognized and acknowledged. So I hope that everyone gonna receive your birthday presents, and I think I should say happy birthday every readings from now until the Sagittarius season's finished. So happy birthday to those who born on the 23rd and 24th. Okay, the shadow work here we need to watch out is hiding your true self. This is what we're talking about. We've been talking about for quite some time now, and it's a time that if you want to light the shine the line, sorry, um you have to like, be yourself, your true self. Whatever that made you feeling terrible or made you feel uneasy with yourself, that is the hint of when you still not tackling the true identity of who your higher self want you to become, because your higher self is yourself but in the future. So when you think it that way, you will realize how to solve things, how to remove things that make you unable to reach to that harmony of you within yourself. Okay, and what is the energies of the universe about to come, with this new arrangement of energies, you will feel much easier to find your own identity and your own deepest darkest desires, what you want to become, or what you want to do. Okay, now one card for love and relationship. Let's hope we have something nice. Oh yes, it is. So past life relationship, you have known each other before. To chain all the events, I think my readings, it might resonate with different group of Sagittarius now and then, but there is a thread of energies that I can see through. It's the development of people who looking forward to the future, who wants to join the group of the future. The past life relationship here, you have known each other before. So I have to remind you because there's two other cards pops up in my mind. One is the one that giving your relationships a chance. The second card is finances is your issue. Actually, there's another card that pops in my mind that related to this one is the red flags. You cannot ignore the red flags. So giving something a chance is not by giving in, because when you give in, you ignore the needs of yourself. You ignore the principle, the just of the universe. that is applied to everyone. So giving something a chance is also by giving it the challenge of civilized conversations, wisdoms, analysis, confrontations, s- uh, to allow things to be sorted and solved in a graceful way. That is also the other card that's come back in my mind is the law of grace, when we have to do this whole thing in grace. Okay, so I know, I don't know why it's just comes into my mind of all the things that we've been through. Probably because we're stepping into our seasons, and there's something very special about this time for all the Sagittarius that I can feel in the air. Um, okay, so let's just leave all the oracle messages there, and now we go to tarot, and we'll see the next 2 days, 23rd and 24th, and the moon will be hiding behind the sun. That is also means indicates that the effect of the moon will be in a positive way. You might feel sensitive, but you will be lifted up in your mood, and you will start to, how I say, focus more less focus less on your fluctuations of the mood, but you will focus more on something that, more stable, like the foundations or the path where you want to go, what you want to do, how to solve things. You will start to, that's the sign of you become the balance of the Sagittarius, the true Sagittarius, with the healing balance. You're not allowed to be, how I say, vulnerable. It's just because of your self mood. You become more active, more control of your mood, and that is the sign of you are growing, maturing. Okay, so if the first card wants to come out, let's see what is this. The moon. Wow, I was talking about the moon. Yeah, so we need to think about the moon here, because obviously as we analyze, the moon is coming in Sagittarius, and the moon doesn't stay for long. The moon stay maximum 2 days in exercise. So if we understand things, we don't let silly things to damage, or like to destroy the, all the good things, all the meaning of what we are pursuing. That is when you become the master of yourself. You know when to ignore something and when you have to deal with something. In this case, ignore your mood if you are moody. So don't be moody. Everything will be very bright because you are about to, you know, stumble across these pots of gold that, being arranged for your destiny, for your journey. Okay, so the challenge is the Two of Wands. The challenge here is there's a lot to do with the moon. And also because the moon is now coming to the new moon, so that the energy is young and fresh, but it's also saying that before the full moon, when everything's come clear, we still have to be patient until you can see the full picture. That is the meaning of the Two of Wands in challenge. So you not quite understand why you have to go this way yet, but in your mind you already have that installations of the new manifestation from the future. Now, wow, what can I say? The reason why things been kind of like you would feel like things irritating. You feeling irritated, frustrated, because of something doesn't work the way you want, because the two of one in challenge, you can you can reach out the way that you believe that it's supposed to be, because this is the hold on time that you might experience awakening. I, I don't know why, but I just see it. I just see that and this time the moon will have you to see through things, not cover you, because the sun is activate that positive functions of the moon to help you to see things. And also the justice is coming out, so in your mind you heading into the compensation zone. So step by step you will, but obviously that we will have to make a move along with the feeling, the manifestations, the visions in your mind. Thing doesn't just fall from the sky. But the justice comes out. It say that everything's gonna be answered and replied to you. Whatever is that matters to you the most. Okay, so what coming toward you? There's two cards here. I don't know which one to take, so I will keep shuffling again. Let's see what coming toward you. I can see in this group of reading today, the magician. Wow, it's time for you to take an action. Things might be on hold for the next 2 days, or let's say even this week, but it's about to open something for you of totally different ways of what you thought. So let's be patient here, because it doesn't take that long anymore. We just closer and closer to the place where you're supposed to be. Now let's clarify this. The moon is clarified by the King of Swords. That's what I'm talking about. The moon normally is covering you, but this time, because of the sun's in Sagittarius, you gonna get the very, very, clear pictures, all the clarities that matters, that needed for you to get to the next stage of your journey. The judgment, definitely that it's definitely this is about the wake up call that you've been receiving, but you're not sure how to answer it. But finally, you got the answer. Wow, the sun. People will, for some reason, it's like a lot of times you hear the same things, but you not quite get it. But just that moment in time when you in tunes with your divine timing, you got and because of thanks to all your spiritual accumulations of wisdom too, right? So if people not yet able to feel it that way, that's a lot to do with you still have a lot of things to explain yourself when it comes to spiritual wisdom. But if you have invested all the thoughts, the time, the efforts, and even paid by your own prices, your pains, your losses, and you definitely here. That's why that's why it has a lot to do with the years we living too, the real experiences. But it's not work in the way that if you older then you wiser. No, because if you old and you don't learn, and then you still the same experienced as a kid. That's why the year is relative factors, but also it depends a lot on your real life experiences too. And then you use all that real experiences combined with the scientific wisdom of spirituality, then you will unlock all the answers and you are heading to the suns where you are very happy. I'm very, very thrilled with this energy for people. And I know that there's a large number of Sagittarius gonna benefit from this kind of things to come. Now with the justice, let's see what's in your mind here with the justice. The justice is clarified by the high priestess. So the justice is, this is your mentality rather than things to deal with legals or, you know, things in balance and things like that. It's nothing to do with that. The justice here is about you start to allow your mind, your inner power to take over control of your human 3D earthly past patterns of doing things. That is when you start becomes the real versions of who you truly are, who you're supposed to become, which is someone with very high intuitions, very intuitive. You are summoning the rewards, the compensations, the rebate of things that you think you deserve because you had sacrificed and done it for yourself. And now you realize that way, that is because you going through the awakening and you benefit from the magical resupply from the clan. Since that's the meaning of the high priest and the justice together. So you become someone with the power of the spiritual power, who can start to allow your ideas, your visions to get into the realities, to make it become real. Okay, so now let's see the challenge. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups here is about, because you know, we will have to fix the moon cycle quite regularly, actually most regular compared to other, you know, moving planets around Earth. This challenge is not quite something big, but it says that you have to trust and you stick into the ideas that appeals the most to you, because that idea appeal the most to you is exactly the inner power from the source downloaded into your mind, trying to tell you stick to that way because that is the right way. Don't fluctuate because the mood comes and go, because you are heading toward that way, the way that, you know, where the sun is waiting for you. Okay, so the outcome of energies of next year actually very good. Now, to me, it's about you will figure out how to move things around, turn things around to work the way that you can benefit from. Because obviously that there is something stuck here with the Two of Wands, it's a challenge. You think it's the way here there, but there is something blocking. The Seven of Cups saying, don't worry if it's stuck, because there will be the path there. So you have to now listen to yourself once again, practicing, because you've been practicing that skill of, detect yourself and trying to go within to see where is leading you. Now the magicians that clarify this, the seventh of sword. Wow. Okay, so the reason why things stuck for you, because um you don't know someone is lying to you or not, because right now you are in the period of time that you're focusing on transforming, getting yourself upgrading to the next spiritual level, and also thing, and also, like creating your own foundations, and bring out your manifestations into reality. um so that's why you the stagnations is actually the blessing in disguise. So if you stuck with something at the moment, knowing that because it's not yet meant for you, it can be for you, to be honest, but it will be when you catch the deception, bring it out to the light, and then you will change it into some sort of different ways of doing things, another plan, but you are the master, not the other person. But there's people not quite, honest. So you need to find out what it is about. I don't know. Right? Okay, I will pull one card for the Seven of Swords. Hopefully that we will have the answer. But there is something here. It's like the red flag things, that it's not something that hurtful or gonna harm you, but you need to confront it. You need to figure out what is that you feeling something not right. You need to know what it is, and when you know what it is, you have to bring it out and deal with it and confront it. Remember, Mars retrograde until the 12th of January, so that's gonna be the theme. Dealing with the untruth, being truthful. Okay, one card for the Seven of Swords. Hopefully that we have the information. What is this about? It's the Ten of Pentacles. Right, okay, so there's something quite deceptive about the ideas of where you heading and gaining that abundance. You were hopeful it is, you thought it was, but then spirits alarm you, say, hey, you have to hold on. The reason why we hold it, because there's something not right. So don't worry, just enjoy your time. Look for the pot of gold, accept joy. So when you're accepting joy, learning how to relax and being happy because you trust the universe, then thing will be solved itself. All you need to do is to relax and just follow the step. Whenever things come, you do it. If it doesn't come, don't bother wasting your energies, because spirit's protecting you. That's why the message is here and in this reading. Okay, guys, I won't pull any cards yes and no this time, because I think we've been pulling quite a lot yes and no questions. We'll leave it until next time when I feel like we need something else to answer. I hope you enjoy this reading. I think this message is very needed for certain people out there. Hopefully that it will reach you on time so you don't make mistakes. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to donate, or if you can donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye.